Hey everybody, welcome to Gear Review. We're going to be talking about the Chavet Professional Rogue R1 Wash and Beam.
That's right, and we're going to talk about our favorite applications and features of this fixture. So let's check it out. All right, so we're here at front of house at Harvest Christian Fellowship.
Central Command.
Central Command for us, we both work here. We're going to take a look at this fixture with the console and see what we like about the fixture, so come along. All right, first thing off the bat, it's extremely punchy. I think that's a really good feature about this light. Too bad the haze is not cooperating, but look at that beam.
Yeah, that's actually...
That is really punchy.
The white looks good too. I actually really like the look of like these lenses.
Yeah, the lens looks are really great. And then it's got a fantastic beam. That's that 58-degree beam angle.
That looks cool.
That's insane. You get a really wide coverage with this light, and it works great as like a little crowd blinder. You get really nice brightness out of it. And while we're looking at it, I know we're blinding the camera up there. We'll flip it around on the wall. How about that?
Yeah. So the camera can see.
So the camera can see what we're working with here.
Oh.
Okay.
So what about the colors? Let's go to the colors.
Let's talk about the colors. Now the fixture has 4 primary individual colors. It's got red, it's got green.
Oh, that's actually a really good red.
Yeah. It's got blue, really nice deep blue.
Yeah.
And then it's got white in there as well as its own color. So you get really nice pastel colors in there, which is really cool.
Oh.
Very nice. But yeah, that red on there, it's very hard to get a good red, especially out of a discharge light. So LEDs, this is where they shine really well because the diode themselves is red. The output of the fixture, it's not going through a filter like a wheel, a color wheel, or going through a color flag that makes the fixture red. It's the actual source of the light for that LED is red.
It's red
LEDs
because
do a
it's
really
red.
good job. Exactly. So LEDs do a really good job at that, producing red. Now, depending on the quality of them, you might get different shades of red. This one, it's a really nice deep red, so it's a really high quality LED in there. They're not messing around over there at Chauvet, so we're really into that. And then just that beam angle, it's probably one of my favorites because you could go literally really nice, big washy look.
Well, that, and it's a bright red too, like even fully washed out, like that's still pretty bright for a red.
And then we start narrowing it down, you get a really punchy beam coming off of there that's red. It's really great.
Yeah,
and
that's horror vibes
let's
right
check
there.
out the color rendering in the beam though, because a lot of fixtures, the colors don't render too well when they're in beam mode. They start to like split off and do different things. So we're gonna take a look at that right now. So we're going through the red, very nice. We're gonna add in some green. Very nice shifting right there. Get some cool oranges all the way up to yellow. And now we're fading out the red, getting some nice greens. Very nice, like that on the beam. And coming in like an aqua cyan vibe coming in.
Yeah,
Very
really good
nice.
color mixing.
Fading out the magenta. Now we've got, or sorry, the green. Now we're fading into a just Congo blue. Very nice, one of my favorite colors. And now let's bring in the red, the white. You get a cool variant of blue. You can also use the white with any other color, so you get a nice shade of like green, like a mossy green. When you bring in the red, you get a nice like pink rose gold vibe going on. That's really cool. So yeah, I would rate the color mixing on this light really high.
Yeah.
Considering that it's such a compact fixture. So
yeah, and you don't notice any of the color splitting off in the beam. So
yes,
very good job, Chauvet.
good job.
Proud
I
of
love
you.
that. So now we're going to give our final thoughts on this fixture, the Rogue R1 Wash Beam from Chavet Professional. Nick, what do you think?
I think it's a really good fixture for the price range. You know, it does things that I've seen $8,000 lights can't do, especially with like the color mixing.
Yes.
It's superb compared to some other
It's really
lights.
good color mixing. I think it's some of the best I've seen out of Chauvet, especially on an LED moving light. Really cool. And the nice fun thing about this is it combines the beam. If you use the R1 beam or the R1 wash or R1 spot, you kind of get a little bit of both, except for the spot, obviously. But you definitely get a beam and wash in one, because it's definitely a punchy beam but it's got a really nice wide wash, 58 degrees I think it goes out to.
Yeah, it's 5 to
It's
58.
insane. That's right. So definitely cool light. I could see this being used on a lot of shows, especially when you get a lot of them, really nice clusters of them, or just, you know, sticking a few up in your truss if you're at church. It's really great. You get both. You get cool punchy beams and nice flowy washes to wash your whole stage. And the nice thing about that beam angle is you don't need as many of them, which is cool.
I think one of the things we agreed on, which is a problem with lights with lenses like this, not specifically this light, but lights with these kinds of lenses, that the spill can sometimes be an issue.
Correct.
So if you're worried about that, that's something to look into. We're never usually worried about that, especially with the church thing.
That's right.
So I don't think it's a huge issue, but just thought we'd let you know.
Definitely. And there's a bunch of different modes on here. So if you have a console of any size, it should be able to handle this fixture pretty nicely. And yeah, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I really like the fixture.
Yeah, it's a good, especially for the price range. And that is our kind of our opinion on the Rogue R1 Wash and Beam.
That's right. And if you'd like a quote on this fixture, please visit our friends from our sponsor E2I Design and check them out for a quote.
Yeah, also leave a comment below on what you would like us to review in the future. And then hit the subscribe button. And where can they follow you on Instagram, Chris?
Christopher Lights.
So be sure to check that out. We're going to be posting stuff on there. We have giveaways.
That's right.
We also talk about new videos coming out. So
there's new videos coming out. And of course, we're going to start doing a lot more live streams with really cool people. So check that out.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.